In a world driven by technology, the iPhone stands as an icon. It's more than just a phone, it's a status symbol and a gateway to a connected world. Every year, stories surface of individuals going to extreme lengths to obtain the latest model. These aren't tales of waiting in long lines, these are stories of selling organs and sacrificing everything for a device. How has a device become something people are willing to risk their lives for? The answer is complex, weaving together social pressure, economic disparity, and Apple's marketing. Consider the couple from India who sold their daughter for the newest iPhone. This act highlights the extreme economic disparities that fuel such drastic measures. In another example, a Chinese boy sold his kidney to buy an iPhone and an iPad. These stories, while extreme, point to a global phenomenon where individuals make unimaginable sacrifices for the latest tech. It's about what the iPhone represents in our interconnected world: status, aspiration, and the fear of being left behind.
Apple has cultivated a brand image that is both aspirational and exclusive. Their marketing campaigns position the iPhone as more than just a device. It's an experience, a lifestyle. The high price tag of iPhones fuels a cycle of desire and obsolescence. Consumers are caught in a relentless pursuit of the latest and greatest, often at the expense of their financial well-being. To understand the iPhone's hold on our imagination, we must explore Apple's marketing genius.
The small I preceding phone, pad, or Mac has become a symbol of aspiration. This aspirational aura is a key factor in driving the extreme measures people take to possess it. The iPhone has become ubiquitous in the hands of influencers and celebrities. The pressure to keep up with the latest model can be overwhelming, particularly in cultures where material possessions are tied to social standing. The stories of parents selling their children and teenagers selling their organs are stark reminders of the dark side of this I obsession. The desire for an iPhone often transcends mere material want. It speaks to a deeper yearning for acceptance. The story of the Indian couple selling their daughter illustrates this phenomenon. For them, the iPhone symbolized a better life, a life they were willing to make unimaginable sacrifices for. Similarly, the Chinese teenager who sold his kidney saw it as a trade-off for opportunities. These stories force us to confront the human cost of our tech obsession. Apple's success lies in cultivating a loyal following that borders on the devotional. They have positioned themselves as curators of a lifestyle, architects of an experience. This cult of Apple is built on aspirational marketing, sleek design, and a seamless ecosystem. This sense of belonging drives people to make irrational and even dangerous choices in pursuit of the Apple experience. To understand the phenomenon, we must examine the powerful forces at play. Critics argue that Apple relies on incremental upgrades, repackaging existing technologies with sleek marketing. Yet, Apple continues to dominate the market, commanding brand loyalty. They create the illusion of innovation, making subtle improvements seem revolutionary. By controlling the release of new features, Apple keeps consumers engaged in a cycle of anticipation and upgrade. This calculated approach allows Apple to maximize profits while minimizing risk. Apple's marketing genius is undeniable. They have elevated product launches to an art form, generating unparalleled hype. A key element of their strategy is the emotional connection with the brand. Every aspect of the Apple experience is designed to evoke feelings of sophistication and exclusivity. Through aspirational marketing and a carefully cultivated brand image, Apple has created unmatched consumer loyalty. The intense desire for iPhones can be understood by delving into psychological and sociological factors. Owning an iPhone has become a powerful status symbol, amplified by social media. The endowment effect describes our tendency to place a higher value on things we own. Apple's walled garden ecosystem makes it difficult to switch to competing platforms. Understanding these factors is crucial in comprehending why individuals go to extreme measures for these devices. Apple adopts a strategy of calculated restraint. They observe, refine, and release strategically, maximizing the perceived value of their products. This approach creates a sense of anticipation and excitement. The limited model variations simplify consumer choice and reinforce the idea of a carefully crafted masterpiece. Apple's calculated restraint extends to its marketing efforts, generating immense hype and positioning their devices as highly coveted. A key element of Apple's success lies in its meticulously crafted ecosystem. This seamless integration creates a powerful network effect that fosters brand loyalty. Once you're immersed in the Apple ecosystem, switching to a competing platform becomes difficult. Exclusive software and services further reinforce this strategy. The ecosystem trap is effective in fostering brand loyalty, perpetuating the cycle of desire and upgrade. The stories of individuals going to extreme lengths for iPhones are stark reminders of the potential consequences of unchecked consumerism. The allure of the lifestyle has created a world where owning the latest iPhone is seen as a marker of success. The responsibility for these extreme cases cannot be placed solely on Apple's shoulders. Societal factors, economic inequality, and consumer culture all play a role. As consumers, we must resist the allure of status symbols and make conscious choices that align with our values and means. Section 1. The Seduction of Simplicity. One of Apple's greatest strengths and a key factor in driving desire is the perceived simplicity of its products. From the intuitive user interface to the sleek, minimalist design, Apple devices are engineered to be user-friendly and aesthetically pleasing. This focus on simplicity, however, often masks the complex technology that lies beneath the surface. Apple understands that consumers are often intimidated by technology. They crave devices that are powerful, yet easy to use, sophisticated, yet approachable. By streamlining the user experience and hiding the complexities of the operating system, Apple creates a sense of effortlessness that is both appealing and addictive. Using an iPhone, even for the most technologically challenged, feels intuitive, almost natural. This perceived simplicity, however, can be deceptive. While Apple devices are designed to be user-friendly, they are not necessarily more intuitive or less complex than their competitors. The difference lies in Apple's ability to mask this complexity, to present a simplified facade that appeals to our desire for effortless interaction with technology. This seduction of simplicity is a powerful marketing tool. It allows Apple to target a wider audience, including those who might otherwise be intimidated by complex technology. It creates a sense of accessibility and fosters a perception of Apple products as inherently more user-friendly and desirable. Section 2. The FOMO factor, fear of missing out. In our hyper-connected world, the fear of missing out, or FOMO, has become a powerful psychological driver, particularly among younger generations. Apple, with its carefully orchestrated product launches and relentless marketing hype, has become a master at leveraging FOMO to fuel consumer demand. The annual release cycle, while often criticized, creates a sense of anticipation and excitement. The limited edition models, the exclusive features, they all contribute to a feeling that if you don't have the latest iPhone, you're somehow behind the curve, out of the loop, missing out on experiences that others are enjoying. This FOMO factor is further amplified by social media, where the iPhone is ubiquitous, a constant reminder of what you don't have. The perfectly framed Instagram stories, the crystal-clear TikTok videos, they all seem to whisper, you need this to be part of this, to be accepted, to be cool. Apple understands this dynamic and exploits it masterfully. They've created a culture of envy and desire, where owning the latest iPhone is not just about having a phone, it's about keeping up with the Joneses, about maintaining a certain social standing in a world increasingly defined by digital interactions. The desire for an iPhone, particularly among young people, often stems from a deeper yearning for connection and belonging. In a world increasingly mediated by technology, where social interactions often occur through screens, the devices we use become extensions of ourselves, outward symbols of our identity and aspirations. Apple has successfully positioned the iPhone as more than just a device. It's a cultural artifact, a symbol of belonging to a certain tribe, a tribe that values sleek design, effortless connectivity, and a shared digital language. Owning an iPhone, particularly the latest model, can feel like a ticket to this exclusive club, a way to signal to the world that you're part of the in crowd. This desire for belonging is particularly acute among young people who are still navigating the complexities of identity formation and social acceptance. In a world where social media plays an increasingly influential role in shaping self-perception and social hierarchies, the pressure to conform, to have the right look and the right devices, can be immense. Apple, whether intentionally or not, has tapped into this deep-seated human need for connection and belonging. The iPhone, with its sleek design, intuitive interface, and ubiquitous presence in popular culture, has become more than just a phone. It's a social passport, a symbol of acceptance, and a powerful tool for navigating the complexities of the digital age. The stories we've explored serve as stark reminders of our complex relationship with technology, particularly the iPhone. The pursuit of the latest model and the envy it inspires are symptoms of a broader societal issue, a culture increasingly defined by consumerism and status anxiety. The high price of the iPhone fuels a cycle of desire and obsolescence. Consumers are pressured to upgrade, often at the expense of their financial well-being. It creates a digital divide, leaving some feeling excluded. Apple has a responsibility to promote responsible consumption. We must prioritize human well-being over material possessions, strive for a future where technology serves humanity. While the iPhone serves as a potent symbol of our tech-obsessed culture, the issues we've explored extend far beyond any single device or brand. They speak to a fundamental shift in our relationship with technology, a shift that has blurred the lines between the virtual and the real, the essential and the expendable. The rise of social media, with its curated feeds and carefully constructed personas, has amplified our anxieties about status, belonging, and self-worth. The constant bombardment of advertising, tailored to our individual desires and insecurities, fuels a sense of inadequacy and a relentless pursuit of external validation. We are bombarded with messages that tell us we are not enough, that we need the latest gadget, the newest fashion, the most exclusive experiences to be happy, to be accepted, to be whole. This relentless pursuit of more has consequences. It takes a toll on our mental health, our relationships, and our planet. It fuels a culture of instant gratification and disposability, where objects, experiences, even human connections are treated as commodities to be consumed and discarded. It distracts us from the things that truly matter: our communities, our environment, our shared humanity. The stories we've shared about the iPhone are not just about a phone. They are a microcosm of a larger societal crisis, a crisis of values, of priorities, of our very understanding of what it means to live a good life. The challenge before us is not to reject technology altogether, for technology has the potential to connect us, to empower us, to solve some of the world's most pressing problems. The challenge is to engage with technology mindfully, critically, and with a clear sense of our own values and priorities. We must resist the seduction of consumerism, the allure of status symbols, and the relentless pressure to upgrade. We must teach ourselves and our children to value experiences over possessions, connection over consumption, and the well-being of our planet over the pursuit of short-term gratification. We must demand more from our tech companies, holding them accountable for the social and environmental impact of their products and marketing strategies. We must support companies that prioritize sustainability, ethical sourcing, and responsible innovation. The future of desire is not about accumulating more things. It's about cultivating a deeper sense of connection, purpose, and well-being. It's about recognizing that true happiness and fulfillment are not found in the latest gadget, but in the richness of our relationships, the pursuit of our passions, and the preservation of our planet for future generations.